Hi, it's Terry here. I just watched a video from Robert Reich and thought I should pop back on here and express my views of what he was talking about. He's talking about us. He's talking about us taking care of ourselves and others. He's talking about looking out for ourselves in these chaotic times. Some of us are racing after ICE agents and trying to stop them from doing the awful things that they're doing and calling their job. I'm glad I don't have a job like that. I'm also glad I don't feel the impulse to get out and chase after them. Maybe in my 20s, maybe even in my 30s, but not now in my 70s, in the second half of my 70s. I'm content to read and to tell people that I am a true blue liberal, born in Boston, raised in a very large family, came of political age at 10 when John Kennedy was running for president, and he was our president. He was from Massachusetts. He was even from Cambridge or Brookline, parts of Boston or the Boston suburbs. And I was part of Boston. I was in South Boston. And I grew up believing that that was the kind of president the United States ought to have. Eisenhower was a Republican, but a man of honor. Kennedy was a Democrat and a man of honor. Both of them had served in the war, World War II. I've never served in a war. I begged my husband and my son not to join the military, but rather to do things for people here at home. Both became firefighters in different ways. My dad was a fire chief in Boston. Rick was a volunteer fireman here in Georgetown. Rob is now a firefighter paramedic in another large town south of Boston. And they are doing extraordinary things, have always done extraordinary things. Firefighters run in and save people. Like soldiers, they face danger every day. They face danger in a small town, perhaps more often than a soldier might face in a distant deployment. He might be in the Middle East somewhere, on a base somewhere, and occasionally involved in a battle somewhere. Thankfully, the battle numbers are dropping. I'd like to see them get to zero, but I'm a realist as well as an optimist, and I know that's unlikely, especially with our situation today. I just wanted to pop on here and say, I believe we can be different than we are being today. I believe we can go back to what we knew as appropriate, civil, focused, intelligent, brave, courageous, here at home and abroad. I I know people will disagree with me. I know people will say I'm a foolish optimist, believing that we could go back to the dignity that we had once as the United States of America. I fear we've lost a lot of that dignity. And we, the people, haven't lost it. They, the leaders, are allowing it to seep away from us. It's time to get to work, Congress. It's time to stop the autocrat that is now in the White House. It's time to remind him that he is 1/3 of our government, not 3/3 of our government. It's time to remind him that he has a place and you have a place, and we, the people, hold the greatest place by virtue of our numbers, by virtue of our differences, by virtue of our experiences. We've all had different experiences. We've all had different goals. And yes, we do have different values. And yes, we try to respect each other's differing values. But there are some values that seem to fall off the mark. I have a hard time respecting that type of a value. I value human life. I value caring and sharing. I value working and earning and being able to provide for oneself, one's family, one's friends. I believe all of that is important and worth living for. I hope you have something that you are able to say is predominant in your value system, and I hope you are able to live up to it. I hope it benefits you and benefits those around you. I wish you a good day. I wish you a good, happy new year. As I said, I am an optimist. Some would say I'm a Pollyanna, but I am a realist. And it seems that we are in this for the long haul. I hope it's not as long as it looks right now. I hope it will end with grace and dignity and a positive step forward. Take care of yourselves. I'm doing the best I can. Take care of those around you. And look forward with some of my optimism. We can get better. I know we can. And thanks for listening. Bye-bye.